Hi everybody, welcome to ukuleleworship.org. Today I want to show you how to play I Can Only Imagine. This is a beautiful song, one of my favorite songs. First I'd like to show you the chords for the song. This song only has three chords. It has an E chord, an A chord, and a B chord. All right, and we're going to do something a little bit different with the chords. I want to show you how to move chords around a little bit, make some movable chords. If you've never done that, it can really open some things up for you on the ukulele. So first thing I want to do is show you that B chord, okay? So the B chord, you're going to take your first finger and you put it on the second fret and cover the first two strings, okay? And then you take your second finger, put it on the third string on the third fret, and take your third finger and put it on the fourth string on the third fret. So you're covering all four strings when you play that B chord. Now, because you're covering all four strings, that makes this a movable chord. You can move it up and down the neck and play different chords that way. So when you play it like this is a B chord. When I move up one fret, just move everything up one fret, that's a C chord. When I move up another fret, that's a C sharp chord. Move up another fret, that's a D chord. Move up another fret, that's a D sharp chord. And then I move up one more fret, and that is an E chord. And this is actually the E chord that we're going to use for the song. However, what I'm going to do here, instead of holding my finger, that first finger like that, I'm going to take that first finger and I'm going to bar all the way across all four strings. And I'm going to show you why we're going to do that, because we're going to use that for the other chords as well. So the E chord we're going to use, you take that B shape, but you're going to bar on the second fret. Let's just go through that again. And then you put your second finger on the third string and your fourth finger on the fourth string. So you're covering the second fret all the way across. You're covering the third string on the third fret, and you're covering the fourth string on the fourth fret. So now that's a B chord, only I'm using a bar instead of the normal B like this, okay? So now that I've got that bar, I can take that bar part and move it up to the 7th fret, and that is an E chord right there, okay? So that makes it real easy. In this song, we have to move between a B and an E chord. So all we have to do is slide, keep everything right in the same position, and slide between the 2nd fret bar and the 7th fret bar. So here's the B, and then here is the E. Does that make sense? So you just slide it up. It makes it a lot easier than if you were trying to play this B and then go into this E. Okay? So one more time. Here's the B chord. Everybody see that shape? And then here's the E chord. 7th fret is where the bar is. Okay? All right, now one other chord is the A chord. Now for the A chord, we're going to take another movable chord. We're going to take the G chord, which is like this. Here's your normal G chord. You put your first two fingers down, one on the third fret, one on the third string, one on the first string. Then you put your third finger on the second string on the third fret. So you're covering those three strings. Probably everybody knows that chord. So that's a G chord. If you want to make this a movable G chord, you can cover that fourth string like that, and now you've got a movable chord. That position is a little awkward for me, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to bar again here on the 2nd fret, and to make my G, I'm going to put the second finger on the second string on that 3rd fret, and I'm going to put my third finger on the 4th string. So it's almost like the B shape was. The B one, I had this second finger on the 3rd string. For the G, I just put the second finger on the second string. That's the only difference. There's the B, there's the G. Everybody get that? That's pretty simple. So in order to go from G to A, which is the chord we need for the song, we go, here's our G, and we move it up, G sharp. Now we move up to the 4th fret, and there's our A right there. So I've got my bar on the 4th fret. So here's my three chords for the song. I'm going to do an E, which is up here in the B shape. Okay? Then I'm going to drop down to the 4th fret with my bar and move this finger from the 3rd string to the 2nd string. That's the only movement. Here, and then I move down and just move that second finger. That's all I do. And then to go down to the B, I move that second finger back where I just had it. So it's E, A, B. So there's our three chords. Okay, now I would spend some time practicing those chords if you haven't done that already. Make sure you're very comfortable moving between those things, especially if you've never done the bar chords. Get comfortable with that. You want to make sure that bar is really covering all four strings, okay? Now I want to show you the intro to I Can Only Imagine. So we're going to start on that E chord that I just showed you. And on the recording, there's kind of a piano that's playing, doing like a little arpeggio kind of thing. So you can sort of improvise this. The pattern that I'm going to play, I'm going to strum all four strings. Let me just play it for you, and you can hear how it goes. Okay, and then I move down to the A, do the same thing. Now, if you want to figure out how to count that so you kind of have an idea of what the rhythm is I'm doing, it goes like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Okay, so I'm strumming all four with my thumb, then I'm playing the first string and then the second string, and then I'm playing the fourth string and the third string. But you could do it in other ways. It doesn't have to be exactly like that. So that's just kind of one that I thought worked, and I'm just kind of going with that. But you could improvise around with it, maybe do something a little different each time. Come up with your own thing. If you come up with your own thing, I'd love to see it. Post it. Let's see it. Okay, so here's how the intro would go. Let me just play the intro for you. I'm just going to play it 2 times. I can only imagine what it will be like when I walk by your side. I can only imagine what my eyes will see when your face is before me. I can only imagine. I can only imagine. Okay, once you're comfortable with that intro, now there's a like a bridge part that comes on where it says, "Surrounded by your glory, what will my heart feel?" So that part, the song kind of gets going a little more driving on the recording. So I'm going to do that part as more of a strum. The strum I'm going to use, now for this part you could use it starts on an A chord, so you could use the A chord that I just showed you with the bar, or you could drop down here. It sounds kind of cool if you drop down to the open position A, and it gives it a little more, a little lower kind of sound. But either one would work. Whatever you want to do would work. But let me show you the strum I'm going to use, and you could use other strums as well, but here's the strum I'm using. I'll try to do it slow. It's going to go down, 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 up, up, down, up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up, down, up. Okay, now when I go up to speed, it's going to sound like this. So you want to get comfortable with that. You could use a simpler strum if you're not comfortable with that, but maybe start working on some of these strums so that you kind of build up your strumming a little bit. So again, it's down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up, down, up, down, up. So I would maybe just take one chord, or even no chords, or even cover up your string. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up, down, up, down. Now I'm using my first finger on that. You could also use your second finger, whatever you're comfortable with. Okay. All right. So then we get into that part, that bridge part. It starts on an A chord, and it goes from A to B, and then it goes up to E, and then it goes down to A, and then to B again. So let me just play it for you. You can kind of have an idea. I'll try to go slow here, and I'll sing it along with it. Okay, here we go. Surrounded by your glory, what will Okay, so that's how that goes. Again, go slowly, work on that strum a little bit, and then try to put that all together. Take your time, though. I can't stress enough. You got to go slow. All right? Okay, now let's put it all together. I'm going to start with the intro part. I'm going to do the intro a little shorter than maybe you might normally do it, but just so you have an idea, I don't want the video to run too long. I'm going to start with the intro part, and then I'm going to go into that bridge part so you can kind of see how those two different strums go together. The picking one and the strumming one. See how they kind of fit together. Okay? Here you go. I'll start at the beginning. I can only imagine what it will be like when I walk by your side. I can only imagine what my eyes will see when your face is before me. I can only imagine. I can only imagine, surrounded by your glory. What will my heart feel? Will I dance for you, Jesus? Oh, in all of you be still. Will I stand in your presence? To my knees will I fall? Will I sing hallelujah? Will I be able to speak at all? I can only imagine. I can only imagine. I can only imagine when that day comes and I find myself standing in the sun. I can only imagine when all I will do is forever worship you. I can only imagine. Can only imagine. So from there you could go back into maybe play the intro, or maybe you want to play a couple verses again. It's kind of up to you how you want to arrange it. You could do those verses, then go back to that bridge part, and then maybe after the bridge, go back to the intro that you did. That sounds really nice when you do the strumming through the whole song, and then you come back to that little intro part. So it's kind of up to you, though. Make up your own arrangement, see what you come up with. I'd love to see you post it and see what you can do with it. There's lots more stuff at ukuleleworship.org. Please pay us a visit and let us know what you think and what you'd like to learn. All right, good luck to you.